Tinubu misled by sycophants. Adamu Garba's bold claims. In a striking revelation, Adamu Garba, a prominent figure within the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, has voiced concerns about the influence of sycophants surrounding President Bola Tinubu. He argues that these individuals are leading the president to a false sense of security regarding the state of the nation and the party, when, in reality, the situation is quite dire. Garba, who once sought the presidency himself, shared these insights during his appearance on the program Politics Today, aired on Channels Television, on Tuesday. He characterized the members of the opposition coalition, which operates under the banner of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, as opportunistic vultures ready to take advantage of the APC's vulnerabilities, especially in light of the controversial resignation of Abdullahi Ganduje from his role as the APC national chairman. Garba emphasized the urgency of the situation, stating, "They, the ADC coalition, are anticipating our downfall, which is why we must approach this matter with utmost seriousness. It is crucial that we are honest with ourselves and ensure that the party's leadership is composed of individuals who are not only truthful, but also receptive to constructive criticism. We need leaders who can accept reality without being swayed by flattery or sycophancy. I firmly believe that there are many sycophants around the president, telling him that everything is fine when, in fact, it is not." He further elaborated on the challenges facing the APC, particularly noting the decline in party membership across northern Nigeria following the death of former President Muhammadu Buhari. This loss has created a significant void that was to be expected, given the influential role Buhari played in the party's dynamics. But here's where it gets controversial. Are the sycophants truly the problem, or is there a deeper issue within the party's leadership? As the APC navigates these turbulent waters, it raises an important question for all of us. How can a political party thrive when its leaders are surrounded by those who may not have its best interests at heart? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. Adamu Garba exposes APC sycophants. Tinubu urged to face harsh realities. Truth bomb incoming. Nigeria's leadership is being dangerously insulated from reality by yes men, and the fallout is already hitting ordinary citizens where it hurts most. But here's where it gets controversial. What if those in power are actively choosing comfort over truth? Adamu Garba, a prominent former legislator and senior member of Nigeria's ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, recently sounded this alarm during a televised interview on Channels TV. He directly cautioned President Bola Tinubu against believing the rosy narratives presented by sycophantic advisers, bluntly stating, "Things are not okay for Nigerians," despite what the president might be hearing. Garba minced no words about the APC's internal challenges either, revealing that the party itself is on shaky ground. The real kicker. He warned that the opposition African Democratic Congress, ADC, coalition smells blood in the water and is actively positioning itself to exploit the ruling party's vulnerabilities ahead of the 2027 elections. This forces a critical question: can the APC actually course-correct? Garba argues it'll require leadership that welcomes hard truths over flattery, leadership ready to listen to criticism without defensive reactions. These concerns aren't theoretical. They follow reports of significant defections from the APC's northern stronghold to the new ADC coalition. Yet the APC's counter-narrative is equally charged. Party leaders vehemently deny any northern conspiracy against Tinubu. National Secretary Ajibla Bashiru memorably dismissed such claims as a lie from the pit of hell and ridiculed the ADC as an irrelevant mushroom party filled with politically insignificant opportunists. They've staked their ground. The presidency isn't up for grabs until 2031, with the North supposedly solidly behind another Tinubu term. This clash of narratives creates explosive debate territory. Is Garba spotlighting a dangerous disconnect between leadership and harsh realities? Or is the APC right to dismiss dissent as opposition noise? And crucially, how can any leader avoid the trap of insulated decision-making when surrounded by agreeable voices? We've moved the conversation to our social media channels because your perspective matters. Do you believe sycophancy is eroding effective governance, or is this simply political maneuvering? Join the debate on our Facebook and Twitter platforms. Where do you stand? APC's Adamu Garba warns of sycophants around Tinubu, northern votes in jeopardy. In a bold revelation that has sent shockwaves through the political arena, a prominent APC figure has exposed the underbelly of sycophancy surrounding President Bola Tinubu, casting doubts on the party's future in the North post-Buhari. This is the part most people miss, the intricate web of deceit that could potentially unravel the APC's stronghold. Diving into the heart of the matter, Adamu Garba, a seasoned member of the All Progressives Congress, APC, has sounded the alarm over the widening gap between the stark realities facing the nation and the sugar-coated narratives being fed to President Tinubu. In a candid interview with Channels TV, Garba didn't mince words, warning that the president's inner circle is rife with sycophants who are painting a rosy picture of the country and the party's health. Our adversaries, the ADC coalition, are banking on our downfall, Garba emphasized. This is why we must be vigilant and brutally honest with ourselves. We need a leader who is not only truthful, but also open to criticism and ready to face the facts, unvarnished by flattery. Garba's concerns are not unfounded. He pointed out that the political landscape in the North has undergone a seismic shift since the departure of former President Muhammadu Buhari from power in 2023, culminating in his untimely death in early July 2025. The once reliable Northern Bloc vote, which played a pivotal role in Buhari's electoral triumphs, is no longer a given for the APC. Naturally, there's bound to be tension, Garba acknowledged, reflecting on the historical significance of the Northern vote. The 12 million votes from the Northern Bloc that Buhari secured in previous elections, leading up to his decisive win in 2015, are no longer within our grasp, even before his passing in early July 2025. Garba's analysis doesn't stop there. He delved into the 2023 election results, noting that the APC's Northern vote count had plummeted to a mere 5.5 million. Where did the other 6.5 million votes go, he queried. Despite this decline, Garba conceded that the APC managed to secure a victory in the last general elections, attributing the success to meticulous planning. However, we need to revamp our strategies in light of Buhari's absence, Garba stated. His comments come at a critical juncture, as the ADC coalition has vowed to topple President Bola Tinubu. The late Buhari's substantial following in the North leaves a question mark hanging over the APC's future. But here's where it gets controversial. Garba, a former presidential aspirant, is not shying away from the hard truths. His revelations have sparked a heated debate, with some applauding his courage to speak out, while others question the timing and motives behind his statements. What's your take? Share your thoughts in the comments below.